Okay, this is our condensing unit, and its foundation pad is supposed to elevate at a minimum of 3 inches above grade, and the foundation pad is supposed to extend around the perimeter of the condensing unit, and this condensing unit does not fit on its foundation pad. This condensing unit has an undersized foundation pad. And up here we should have a rain diverter. Okay, nice if we had rain gutter. We should have a rain diverter that diverts the water, keeps it from coming down and crashing down on your condensing unit. Okay, it's supposed to be there. This just is. This is our data plate. So we see that we've got a 4-ton system. It was manufactured about 2 years ago. We expect that. It says that we're supposed to have a 35 amp fuse, which we do. But it also tells us that it contains 410A, refrigerant 410A. And 410A is no longer manufactured in the United States. It's no longer legally imported in the United States. There is a stockpile of it. They do have it. But as the stockpiles diminish, so will the cost of servicing this unit will increase. And things like that canister inside of there, that's a compressor. They don't make those compressors anymore. So see those limit switches? Those are for this system. Okay, they no longer make limit switches for this system. Anything that has to do, some things are universal, like this wire is universal, but everything else is going to be unique to the 410A system. So just know that's a good read. This equipment is engineered on paper to last 20 years. It might last 30, but Las Vegas is going to give you 14. And 14 is about all we expect out of it. But if you want to get those 14, it needs to be serviced. As our refrigerant piping coming in here, we have our anti-theft Schrader valve caps. Okay. Nice robust insulation. Okay. Now when it comes in here, this sealant is just cracking and peeling away from it. You think water can get off in there? I do. And this tape, this is cloth tape. Okay, you think that's going to oxidize and start peeling away like that? Do you think it's going to start looking like that? I do. That's what I think it's going to start looking like. So, maybe a better sealant, but also this flashing pan should have been sealed between the pan and the brickwork. Think water can get off in there? I do. I think water jump right off in there. And then what I'm also seeing is a nice hood that comes out and protects all this, because the sealant will crack and peel. It does need to be reapplied. Okay, but no cloth tape, better sealant, seal the edges, need a hood. Need a foundation pad for the condensing unit that actually fits. We need a water diverter above the condensing unit. Now over here, I've got a still image of this, but this is the electric service disconnect. This is electric service power. That's fine. I opened it up. Again, I've got a still image of that. That will be included to your report documentation. And then up here, that little square guy right there, that's a fresh air induction vent. Okay, because this is a tight house. It brings a certain amount of fresh air into the house at different intervals so that you don't get sick house syndrome. And in other geographic regions, they don't like to see screens on those. But architecture is regional. And in North Texas, we want screens on our fresh air induction vents to keep the birds out.